In all honesty, Doctor Who wouldn't be where it was today. A worldwide phenomenon with millions of dedicated fans if it wasn't for the 11 actors who carried us to this moment. And we are delighted to have 3 of those people with us right now, who between them took the Doctor from 1981 to 1989. Come in numbers 5, 6 and 7 and welcome Peter Davison, Colin Baker and Sylvester McCoy! Hello there. Hi. Wow. Oh, this is great. You're my doctors. You're my doctors. I'm so excited. What is it that makes the Doctor different from all of the other sci-fi heroes?
Well, he's a peculiarly British, I suppose, sci-fi superhero.
And he doesn't wear his underpants on the outside of his trousers.
No. It's a good point.
And he can regenerate.
Yeah.
Hence you can get so many of us.
I mean, it's so fantastic to have the 3 of you on the sofa together and celebrating 50 years. It's been a marvellous day today. It's a role that lives on forever. How does it feel to be part of such a legacy?
We don't really think about it that much until...
We just turn up, don't we?
Yeah, we just turn up and we say the words, and I'm going to get into trouble for that. But it didn't really strike me until earlier this year. We were put on stamps. And I always thought you had to be dead to be put on stamps. I was very happy we didn't
Just
have
needs to be regenerated.
Yeah, I mean, there are people all over the world, you know, licking the back of our head and, you know, stamping our faces. It was rather fun.
What a privilege.
Yes.
There's 12 actors who play Doctor Who. There's going to be 13. We saw a little sneak peek there in the episode. It's an elite group. What is the best thing about being able to say, I was the Doctor?
Having been him.
Yes.
I mean, it's just great, and we still are. You know, as Tom said in his speech, you know, we are still making big finish Doctor Who stories, and we carry on being the Doctor. We're never not.
Yeah, it's the longest-lasting job, actually, probably, in the acting world, because, as you say, I'm Doctor 5, Doctor 6, Doctor 7, and that's the way it'll be forever.
And the joy, of course, is on the audios, which we're still making. We look exactly the same.
Yeah. Yes, exactly.
And the girls are all gorgeous, and the monsters are all really scary.
Do you
sound great.
You sound great. Do you have a favourite moment that you think back, that just like a joyous moment that you occasionally think about and chortle to yourself of playing the Doctor?
I don't know. There are so many of them, really. There really are so many of them. Because it is so great, because you're playing a childhood hero. In my case, I was playing my childhood hero. So I was saving the universe every week. So every week was fantastic for me.
And meeting your first Dalek's always good, isn't it?
Yes.
Or your first Cyberman.
Yes, little Cyberman.
Yes.
You never forget that moment.
Never forget that moment.
Or being in the TARDIS with your companion. That's a great moment.
Oh, and they're all here tonight. Look at them.
Yes.
Beautiful array.
Accepting yourselves, who was your favourite Doctor?
Well, Patrick Troughton was my
Patrick
doctor.
Troughton.
Yeah.
Why particularly, Patrick?
Because I grew up watching William Hartnell, really, and the prospect of Patrick taking over, another doctor other than William Hartnell, I found very, very, disturbing. And I just remember sitting down and watching Patrick's first episode, and he had the most difficult job. He was the first regeneration. I just remember being won over by the end of that series by this extraordinary character that he came up with.
I know, and he had a big job to do that, to take over, and he set it up for everybody else to be able to do that role. Yeah. Who was your favourite, Colin?
Well, without Patrick, we wouldn't be here, so clearly him. But Peter Capaldi's my favourite, because he's the current Doctor. We haven't seen him yet, but he's already my favourite. There you
Good
are.
answer, very good answer. Thank
Very
you, Colin.
exciting indeed. Also, the 3 of you have been involved in quite a special little project that is your baby, Peter. Tell us about it. I saw it last night. It's hilarious.
Right, yes. Well, I suppose with extraordinary foresight, I realised that with the passing of years, there might be a problem having us in the 50th anniversary special as the Doctors. And so I was asked a question at the convention last year, and it was, will you be in the 50th? And I rather foolishly said, well, if we're not, I'm jolly well going to make my own. So this little germ of an idea started in my head, and so I talked to Colin and Sylvester, and they threw themselves into it with enormous gusto. And we asked very many people, including most of the people back here, who all took part and were fantastic in it. I think we only had one refusal, and I'll leave you to guess who that was.
I've got an idea. We have got a little clip. The chemistry between the 3 of you is brilliant. Have a look at this.
Look, I don't suppose Stephen's there, is he?
It is hilarious. I watched it last night, all three of them in there, and there's lots of brilliant surprises. And you can watch it. It's called Is it the Five-ish Doctors?
The Five-ish Doctors Reboot. It's called.
Brilliant. And you can watch that on the red button after the show. Check it out. It's very, very funny. It's directed by Peter. No birthday party would be complete without a slice of cake. So we have one here made by the winners.
Genuinely is a cake.
It is. Look at the size of that. 2013 Great Udish Bake Off winners made this. It's beautiful. But before we blow out the candles, let's enjoy the cream of British television as we slice through the very best bits of 50 years of Doctor Who.